back in Melbourne today and picking Von up from the train station. If you've come over from the Mavens channel in the last few days, thank you so much for your subscriptions. It means a hell of a lot. The more subscribers and more views means I can do a lot more with the channel. This isn't new for me, this presenting of information. I've been doing it on the blog for many, many years. Probably 2007 I started there with race reports, technology reports, travel on the bike, tips, and just general everything bike related or technology related, which is my background. So the camera's new, the editing's new, and the doof doof sound, trying to find non-copyright music is all new. You'll see that I like to interact with everyone. I'll try to answer everyone's questions if I've got time. At this point in time, I'm not employed by anybody in the bike industry, so that gives me a bit more freedom to tell you what it's actually like. For example, is this power meter any good? Usually no. Is this part lighter? Will it make me go 5 minutes faster? No. Is the Garmin 820 touchscreen any good? No. However, I'm more about the user experience. What's it like to unbox product X after being sold the bright, shiny lights of what the product is about? I'll usually give the honest user review of that. Majority of the time I go out as a general consumer and purchase the items off the shelf. It makes it a little difficult being in Australia to get new product because we're not the biggest market in regards to cycling and technology, and our pricing is a little all over the shop as well. Speaking of that, finally on to Dura-Ace 11 speed. Now this is the DA9000, it's not the R91, whatever it is the new model is. This is the group set that came out many years ago. I was reluctant to upgrade, and here's why. It doesn't matter. As long as the group set you have is reliable and serviceable, it doesn't mean the difference between winning or losing a race. I'll say it right away. My sprint the other day, did that matter if I was on Dura-Ace or Ultegra from 8 or 9 years ago? Absolutely not. Was it all positioning in the bunch and being able to kick at the right time? Absolutely. Did I have it? No. Second place. I bought this myself, so the price is under $1,000 Australian for me to get this. I wanted to buy local. I support local where I can. I love the guys at local shops. There's a few shops that look after me as well. But due to their suppliers being absolutely through the roof with Shimano equipment and prices, there was an article on Cycling Tips the other day about Shimano pricing and how, I don't know what it's about. It sounds like FIFA to me. Anyhow, I got it for under $1,000. So for me, that was a goer. So I've got to go and upgrade my kicker, my Le Mans, my Neo, my training wheel. The TT bike will still remain 10 speed for now. I don't ride that a hell of a lot at this point in time. And having 11 speeds on the TT bike isn't, again, not the difference between winning or losing in any way, shape or form. So I'll put the Dura-Ace on in a couple of weeks when I get around to it, because again, it's not about the actual equipment. It's not performance based. The swing arm on the front derailleur is a big one. That's pretty much one of the reasons why I got it. Von's been on Dura-Ace 11 speed for a long time, for 2 years now I think, which has caused issues having compatibility with our two back wheels when we travel. We can't swap them over, one being 10, one being 11. So the front derailleur swing arm is a lot better and it takes a lot less pressure. Now on my S-Works frame, which is 4 or 5 years old now, I've popped the rivet and it's broken and it's held on by a cable tie. Again, does it matter? Hell no. I've won a few races with this cable tied front derailleur thing on, and it's going to stay like that. It's been fixed once, it's popped out. I'm not going to bother getting it fixed again. I'll just keep the cable tie on there. I took the air hub out this morning for its first real ride. That's tough. I took it to Q Boulevard, which is quite hilly, quite windy, and gave it a good half hour or so of effort. The first run I did, I added 50 watts. The second run I did, I added 100 watts, and it made life hard, which is exactly what you're after when you're training. And as soon as I switched off for the ride home, I was flying. Definitely not enough time to elicit a training response, but the feel was definitely there. Was it harder? Yes. Did it make for a bigger workout? For sure. One rider pulled up next to me and looked down at the hub, and I said, "No, mate, it's not a motor." And he said, no, I know Michael Freeberg quite well. I know what the air hub is. So Freeberg, you're out there, it's known. And yeah, it was a good first workout. Also good to be outside. The sun came out here today in Melbourne. Not quite Darwin weather. I missed Darwin already. A lot of the guys there that I was with went to the Redback mountain bike race in Alice Springs, and I tell you what, the sense of camaraderie those boys had up there, being in a small community from Darwin, looks like they're having a blast. I'd love to join in one day. Matt Denif's up there as well on his mountain bike, so we'll follow along. There's a hill climb and a time trial and a night race, and just mixing it up. Something that road misses is just mixing it up. And we've seen that with race numbers here anyway. All right, Von's here. Time to go. We shall flick the Olympics on and watch the BMX racing. All right, see you tomorrow. I'm totally creeping all these people with a GoPro in the front. How you doing? Good day?